So now children, start with the question number 4. Just see, divide as directed. So just see question number 4, first part. Question number 4, first part. It is given 5 into 2x plus 1 into 3x plus 5 whole divided by 2x plus 1. Okay, that is, now we are carrying out the division of a polynomial with a polynomial. So you can write 5 into 2x plus 1 into 3x plus 5 whole divided by 2x plus 1. So you can just see, in the numerator also it is 2x plus 1 and in the denominator also it is 2x plus 1. So you can just cut it. So your answer is 5 into 3x plus 5. Got it? Now just see the next one. Now just see question number 4th, third part. Question 4th, third part. It is 52 PQR, 52 PQR into P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P whole divided by 104 PQ into Q plus R into R plus P. So now we will just carry out the division, that is 52 PQR into P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P whole divided by 104 PQ into Q plus R into R plus P. So just see children, here it is 52 and here it is 104. So 52 ones are 52 and 52 twos are 104. You can just simplify with other table also, with the table of 13 also. Okay, PQ will get cut over here. Again you can see it is Q plus R and Q plus R, R plus P and R plus P. So what is remaining over here? That is 1 by 2 R into P plus Q. Got it children? So this is the answer. What is the remaining over here? That is 1 upon 2 R into P plus Q, which is your answer. Now just see the last question of this exercise. That is, we will solve now question number 5. Question number 5. Now it is given, factorize the expressions and divide them as directed. So what you have to do? You have to just factorize the expression and then divide them. So just see the second part, question 5th. Second part, m square minus 14m minus 32 divided by its m plus 2, divided by m plus 2. So you can see children, first of all we have to express, we have to just factorize this expression, that is m square minus 14m minus 32. Okay, so whole divided by m plus 2. Now you can just factorize with the help of middle term splitting. So if you are just factorizing with the help of middle term splitting, it's 14m minus 32. So as you know, factor of, here it is 1 only, and factor of 32, that is 4, 8, 16 or 2. So you can just take any combination in such a way that when you are adding or subtracting, your middle term should be minus 14, and when you are just taking the product, your term should be minus 32. So you can see if you are just adding or subtracting 4 and 8, it is not minus 14. But when you are taking this combination, that is 16 minus 2, it is coming 14, and 16 into 2 is also 32. So you can just adjust the sign as per the requirement. So m square minus 16m plus 2m minus 32 whole upon m plus 2. Now you can just take out the common factors, that is m into m minus 16. Similarly here m minus 16, that is plus 2 whole upon m plus 2. So you can, what are the common factors of the numerator over here? That is m plus 2 into m minus 16 into m plus 2. So you can just cut m plus 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So your answer is m minus 16. So what is the required answer? That is m minus 16. Now just see over here, children. Now we will solve the seventh part. Question number 5, seventh part. If you are knowing the factorization, it's very much easy to solve it. Now just see the last part. That is the question number 5, seventh part. It is given 39y cube into 50y square minus 98 divided by 26y square into 5y plus 7 into 5y plus 7. Now you can just write it, that is 39y cube into 50y square minus 98 whole divided by 26y square into 5y plus 7. Now you can see, you can just cut with the table of 13. 13 2s are 26, 13 3s are 39, and here it is y cube and here it is y square. So you can write 3 by 2 y raised to the 3 minus 2, y raised to the power 3 minus 2. Now children, you can see that you can take common, you can take out 2 as a common factor. So into 2 into 25y square minus 49 whole divided by, it is 5y plus 7. Now you can write 3 by 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, so y into 2. 25y square can be written as 5y square, and 49, it is the perfect square of 7, so it can be written as minus 7 square divided by 5y plus 7. Got it? Now you can see in the numerator also it is 2 and denominator also it is 2, so it will be cut. So it will be 3y, and you can see this is the form of a square minus b square, and when you just expand this identity, it will become a minus b into a plus b. So value of a is 5y and the value of b is 7. So it will become 5y plus 7 and 5y minus 7 whole divided by 5y plus 7. You can see, you can cut this expression in the numerator and the denominator. So 5y plus 7 and 5y plus 7 will be cut. So your final answer is, that is 3y into 5y minus 7. This is your required answer. Now children, we will just move to the last exercise of this chapter, that is the exercise 14.4, in which we will see how to find the errors. Okay, we will just verify that left hand side is equals to right hand side or not. So we will just turn to exercise 14.4, that is page number 228. So please children, take out exercise 14.4 now. It's 14.4, page number 228. So just see, find and correct the errors in the following mathematical statements. What you have to do, you have to find the errors and also correct it. So just see the first question over here, that is the question number 1. 4 into x minus 5, which is equals to 4x minus 5. So first of all children, we will just solve the left hand side, that is 4 into x minus 5. That is the 4 outside the bracket will get multiplied with each and every term inside the bracket. That is 4 into x and 4 into 5. So it will become 4 into x is 4x and 4 into 5 is minus 20. Here it is a minus sign. So your answer should be 4y minus 20. But it is an error children. In the right hand side it is 4x minus 5. So you can just write that left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Got it? Similar manner we can just solve the next question. Now just see question number 5. Again you have to find the error and just see whether the left hand side is equals to right hand side or not, and you have to give the correct answer. So it is question number 5, that is 5y plus 2y, 5y plus 2y plus y minus 7y is equal to 0. So just see that left hand side is equals to right hand side or not. So left hand side, the expression is 5y plus 2y plus y minus 7y. So 5 plus 2y is 7y, 7y plus y is 8y, and 8y minus 7y will be y, which is equals to y. So y is not equals to 0. So therefore again left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Got it children? So this is the error, that your answer should be y and y is not equals to 0, that it is not equal to right hand side. Now just see the next one. Now we'll solve question number 7. I hope you are finding it easy, and this all things you have done in the simple equations also, okay? So question number 7 now. It is given 2x whole square plus 4 into 2x plus 7, which is equal to 2x square plus 8x plus 7. So first of all children, you will just solve the left hand side. So it is 2x whole square plus 4 into 2x plus 7. So 2x whole square मीन क्या हो जाएगा, 2 का भी स्क्वायर और x का भी स्क्वायर, इस पूरी टर्म का हमें स्क्वायर लेना है. तो 2 का स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा 4 और x का स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा 4x स्क्वायर. 4 into 2x will become 8x plus 7. Now you can see that this 4x square plus 8x plus 7 is not equal to this right hand side, is not equal to 2x square plus 8x plus 7. Therefore left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Is it clear? Now we'll solve the next question. Now children, you have to find the value of the expression, okay? So value is given is, that is x is equals to minus 3. So whatever the expression is given to you, you have to substitute the value of x and then find the value of the expression. Now just see, it's question number 10, we will solve the B part. Question 10, B part. Value of x is equals to minus 3 and the expression given is, that is x square minus 5x plus 4. So when you will just substitute the value of x, it will become minus 3 whole square minus 5 into minus 3 plus 4. So minus 3 into minus 3 will become 9, minus into minus is plus, 5 3s are 15 plus 4. So 15 plus 9 is 24 and 24 plus 4 is 28. Okay. So it is x square minus 5x plus 4, that is minus 3 whole square, minus 5 into minus 3 and plus 4. So it will become 15 plus 9, 24 plus 4 is 28, which is not equal to minus 2. Got it? Again, so left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Now just see children, it's question number 11. Now we'll solve question number 11. So what is given? That is y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square minus 9. Children, as I have already told you the algebraic identities, it is in the form of a minus b whole square. So value of a is y and the value of b is minus 3. Value of b is minus 3. So what is the identity? That is a minus b whole square. So as you know, a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So when we will just expand this left hand side, that is y minus 3 whole square. So it will become y square minus 2 into y into minus 3, because value of b is minus 3, plus minus 3 whole square. So it will be y square, minus into minus will become plus, 3 2s are 6, so 6y plus 9, that is y square plus 6y plus 9, which is not equal to y square minus 9. So again children, left hand side is not equal to right hand side, means again it is an error. Now just see, now we'll solve question number 18. We'll solve question number 18. We'll use the same method, that is we will find that whether the left hand side is equals to right hand side or not, and if not, what is the error. So just see 18, it is 3x upon 3x plus 2, which is equals to 1 by 2. So you can see children, that is the expression in the left hand side, that is 3x upon 3x plus 2. You can see it clearly that it is not equal to half. So you can write that 3x upon 3x plus 2 is not equal to 1 upon 2. Therefore, left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Is it clear? Now just see the last question of this exercise now. That is the question number 21. We will solve question number 21. It is given 7x plus 5 upon 5, which is equal to 7x. So first of all, we will just solve the left hand side. So left hand side is, that is 7x plus 5 whole upon 5. Now we can write it as 7 upon 5x plus 5 upon 5, which is equals to 7 upon 5x plus 1. So you can see that 7x upon 5 plus 1 is not equal to 7x. So it is an error. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So children, in this chapter we have learned the different methods of factorization. We have learned about the division method, that is division of a monomial with a monomial, division of a polynomial with a monomial, and the division of a polynomial with a polynomial. And last, we have learned about how to find the errors in the given algebraic expression. So children, that's all for today. Keep on practicing more and more questions. Thank you.